Morning guys, it is 6:20 in the morning. We're going to start the weekend off with some football. Pretty competitive on Saturday morning, so it should be pretty exciting. Yeah, I only got 5 hours sleep last night, so let's see how we go. I've committed to starting every morning this year with electrolytes, so just going to get some coconut water in my system. Liquid IV.
Yeah, 2 years ago,
How have you been, bro? You play with Marcus on Monday nights and Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Just wrapped up the session. I was thinking of taking a nap, but it's almost 9 o'clock and I like to get on with the day and my energy levels are pretty good, so I might just get going. Off home, freshen up, and then prepare for an office move. We'll probably go to the office first just to suss out the space, and I might move a couple pieces of furniture around, but I've actually spent the past 20 minutes trying to figure out the list of things I wanted to buy, so you can see that here. I've put in obviously the item, the price, the quantity, and I've put a bit of why. And I think the reason why I wanted to put why in there is just to be intentional with the space. I know what I want out of this office. I know what is conducive to good work for me and the team that I'm working with. And I just want to make sure that every piece that we have in a very limited space is used appropriately, and things that don't need to be there aren't in there. I've also encouraged my team to bring in their own things, because at the end of the day, it is their space to use as well, and I want them to feel comfortable and make it feel like it's theirs too. This is the space. As you can see, it fits 3 people with the option of 4. As I was looking for my next office, moving out of Sueno, I think a couple of things came to mind that I really wanted to consider. The first one was natural light, which we now have over here. I really wanted some natural light in the space, and it's not essential, but I feel like I've been spoiled in my career, and also at home having floor-to-ceiling windows really makes a big difference to me anyway. I think the second thing I'm really happy with are wooden floors and a bit of wooden texture on the sides, and what I think this provides is a sense of premium and a bit more upmarket. Again, not to be pretentious, not to feel snobby in any way, but I like to feel good when I'm working in a space, and rather than trying to work towards something that I want to be, I want to frame it as if I'm already there. So these little ingredients do make a difference, and it's these subtle touches that are gonna allow me to get really into the zone along with the rest of the team. I'm gonna shuffle some of the desks around, take some measurements with a tape measure, and then we'll go to the store to go grab whatever we need. We're in mid-afternoon now, and this is the progress that we've made. Doesn't feel like much, and it hasn't been, because I think the weather's been so horrible. I decided against going out to buy the big pieces of furniture because, well, it's gonna be hard to transport. Jenny's also back tomorrow, so we can kind of work together and shuffle things around and build them. What I've tried to do is keep these 2 desks close to the side, and because I wanted to treat the corner as a content creation space to make the videos for the brand channel, I've placed my desk perpendicular to the left-hand wall, and what I'm going to do is put a couple of elements in the back just to brighten up a bit of character. And then on this right-hand side, I'm going to get a shelving unit that is about 4 levels high, so we can store a lot of the camera equipment and the props, and probably put a fridge there as well. And then I'm probably going to put like a bench top just next to it here. I think what that means is that I was really thinking of putting a 4th small desk here. I'm not quite sure if we're going to have space for that, but that's something that we can explore later on. I'm going to get to work on a couple of things for the Zone 4 pop-up now, and then head over to my parents' place for dinner. Okay, that's the evening done. I'm gonna jump to bed, read maybe 15-20 minutes, and then pass out. Got an early run tomorrow morning. Let's get it. Morning. The weather's crazy, so we've decided to not run, but I've got the itch to go somewhere to do something. I'm heading to One Playground Marrickville, suss it out. that you would have sharing across concepts, creatives, and strategy on our end.
She took photos of me on her iPhone 16. It's pretty slight.
This is chewing fun.
It's fun.
It's pretty much chewing fun, right? Sunday evening. Bought a couple more pieces of furniture but didn't have time to install, so I'm probably going to head to the office early tomorrow morning to get it all done and finish this vlog. Okay, the room is in an MVP state. It's pretty bare at the moment, but the skeleton is there for us to fill out. So let me turn around and show you guys all. Here we are. So the storage units that I talked about, I ended up buying 2 of them here because I realized that they were quite narrow in width. And I think this is the perfect size, having 2 of these. And I can still probably have space for 1 more before the end of this first window. On this side, what I've done is I've built the IKEA lack shelf on the left here. I think it's gonna look great if I'm filming content from this corner all the way through. And I've left the team's desks pretty bare so they can set themselves up in the way that they see fit. I'm super happy as to how this has turned out. I don't think it's taken up anywhere near as much space as I thought, but that is a good thing. Thank you for watching my first vlog. I'm really excited to show my journey building my business, building my life, really locking in and focusing in 2026. I will be making a lot of these as often as I can. Peace.